I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. Oh, Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if he won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if he really cares, 'cause I can't give it all away if he won't be here next year. Feeling Christmas all around, and I'm trying to play it cool, but it's hard to focus when I see him walking across the room. Let it snow is blasting now, but I won't get in the mood. I'm avoiding every mistletoe until I know it's true love that he thinks of. So next Christmas I'm not all alone, boy. Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if he won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if he really cares, 'cause I can't give it all away if he won't be here next year. I've been down this road before, fell in love on Christmas night, but on New Year's Day I woke up and you wasn't by my side. Now I need someone to hold, be my fire in the cold, but it's hard to tell if this is just a fling or if it's true love that he thinks of. So next Christmas I'm not all alone, but Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if he won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if he really cares, 'cause I can't give it all away if he won't be here next year. Oh, I wanna have him beside me like on the 25th by the fireplace. But I don't want no broken heart. This year I've got to be smart. Oh, baby, if it won't be here, Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if he won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if he really cares, 'cause I can't give it all away if he won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if he won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if he really cares, 'cause I can't give it all away if he won't be here next year. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. It's the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Sure, it's Christmas once more.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in the one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in the jingling feet. That's the Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle bell, It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful time. Oh, the most wonderful time of the
outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought me some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. And the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow and snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really grab me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Beautiful I need. Underneath the tree, all ready to be. Science falling as the capital C. Just wasn't the same. Alone on Christmas Day. Past is what built your side. Don't need a thing if you ain't holding me tight. You're all that I need. Underneath the tree tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be with you
Just see
shortly.
those sleigh bells jingle and ring, ting-a-ting-a-ling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy and cozy all week. We're snuggled up together like two birds off a feather would be. Let's take the road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Hell is gone and heaven's here. There's nothing left for you to fear. Shake your ass, come over here. Now scream. I'm a burning effigy of everything I used to be. You're my rock of empathy, my dear. So come on, let me entertain you. Let me entertain you. Life's too short for you to die, so grab yourself an alibi. Heaven knows your mother lied. Won't share. Separate your right from wrongs. Come and sing a different song. The kettle's on, so down below. Won't share. So come on, let me.
Amazing night for you. I'm going to bring in my co-star.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Right, what an amazing evening we have lined up for you. This is our first ever video virtual bingo bonanza. We've got amazing prizes. We've got some surprises because it wouldn't be Alibaba bingo without those audience participation events that you all love and crave. So we are going to run through how this amazing game's going to work because you haven't got the traditional bingo cards and you're using your phone numbers. Okay, shortly we will be bringing in the master of ceremonies that they are, the person with the biggest perspective on life who will be giving advice later on at a special session when you write in with your agony problems, your issues, your neighbourhood disputes, your COVID fears, and she will be able to help you. Okay, now I do hear there's a sound in the distance. Sounds like a mule being kicked to death. I think she could be arriving. And here we go. Here's Samantha.
Gentlemen, and welcome to Alibaba's Bingo Bonanza Live! Woo!
audio capture device.
Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, 1, 2.
Okay, that was a really important message from Clare House. We're going to just do a short video now to introduce Band of Builders, another amazing charity, one that you may not have heard of before, but this video is going to give you some real key messages.
Yeah, it just grabs you. And being on like most of these guys, you get on a project, you don't want to go home. You know, you're gutted when you're driving down the road and you think, oh, I wish I was there tomorrow, and you feel like you're missing out.
There's no other trade or circle of different trades that interact the way we do.
You've got plumbers on the roof helping the roofer, and you've got electricians out here putting cladding on, and it don't matter what your skill set is, there's a job for you.
The feeling you get knowing that you've been and helped whoever it is that needs it, it's really special. It really is.
Band of Builders is a charity by tradespeople for tradespeople. Our aim is to bring practical assistance to those in need within the trade. This time we're over at Kyle's, whose dad's a steel erector. Kyle has cystic fibrosis and the diabetes that comes with it. He doesn't go to school, he doesn't socialise with his friends very much, so we're building the cabin here to kind of change that a little, and hopefully his friends can come and see him here. His homeschooling will be done here, and it's just an area for him to get away from the house for a while.
Right, after those messages from Band of Builders and Clare House, there are some, not tonight, obviously there will be tomorrow night, there will be some hyperlinks in the description of both the streams for the donations, and we will plug the donations, yada yada yada, please go and donate, etc, etc, etc. Right, now it's now on to Mr. Barbar. It's now on to Mr. Barbar, how the lovely audience that we've got with us this evening get their bingo numbers.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you're all familiar with a traditional bingo ticket, numbers of 1 to 90. Today, we're not going to do that. This all revolves around your mobile phone number.
So as some of you may be aware from the previous posts we've done in the last couple of weeks, there is this document on our Facebook page, which is our lovely virtual bingo card, which has been created by the fabulous Becky Williams Designs. Now, what we'd like you to do is you can either download this, print it off and fill it in as you go along, or use a scrap of paper. It doesn't matter, whichever you do. Follow along with the next few instructions and you'll be in the know. So, very simple to get your bingo numbers. You need your mobile phone number. So if we start off, here's your mobile phone number. The first thing we need you to do is get rid of the 0 at the front of your number. Axe it, kill it, get rid, chopped, divorced, beheaded and died, gone. Next, we need you to split the remaining numbers up after getting rid of the 0 into pairs. So as you can see, we've got 71, 60, 49, 70 and 41. If you have numbers like this, they are your bingo numbers for this evening in every game that you play. If, once you've split your numbers up like that, you end up having a double number, so you've got 70 and 70, that's not allowed.
Because you're going to be disadvantaged, aren't you?
So what we'd like you to do is round it up or down with 1 until you have no matching numbers. So, as follows. It would get rounded down up to 71. Then, these bottom ones are your bingo numbers. If, when you call bingo, we will see the phone number that you have shouted bingo from, so we can verify your numbers, and obviously we'll realise that you've rounded up or down, depending if you've got a double digit, etc, etc. So please, don't be worried that we're going to discard your call.
Okay, hopefully that is as clear as daylight, as pure as the driven snow, and as virginal as Samantha. Okay, so Hopefully everyone's getting themselves prepared at home. You've got some scraps of paper. You're trying to decipher your mobile phone number because all your friends have got it and you haven't given it out for years. So we'll just give you a little time to get yourself sorted. We're going to play 6 games of bingo. Okay, going to play 6 games of bingo. Our bingo machine, for those who are aficionados in this, is actually running to 99. So everyone's got an equal chance depending on the numbers within their own mobile phone number. Okay.
Are we ready for the first?
Someone's talking to me in my ear. They're saying the bingo machine is stoked up and ready to go.
It's stoked up, ready to go.
Stoked. Samantha's been stoking it with her big shovel all day, chugging away. Right. So, Samantha, are we ready
I
to
think we're ready,
bingo?
Mr. Barber. Start the bingo machine.
Okay, let me crank it up. And we're about to draw the first number. And it's 39 for 39 Steps. One of my favourite films indeed. 39. Okay, 98, on your skates. 55, snakes alive. And don't forget, as soon as you've got a house, as soon as all your numbers are filled up, you text that magic number and we can verify it off your mobile. Next number, 72, 6 dozen. On its own, one little duck, number 2. 58, make him wait, as all you ladies should do. 96, a big bag of dicks. I believe they're a type of tool. 59, on the Brighton line, 5 and 9. 6 and 7, made in heaven, just like Samantha. 6 and 4, 64, Zoo Lane. 5 and 3, 53, stuck in time. 92, going for a rude. 6 and 9, a favourite of mine. 1 and 2, the big 1 dozen. 33, dirty knees. Not quite sure how you got that dirty. On its own, number 6, that half a dozen. And have we got, I believe we've just had a message from the control room, we've had a winner. All right. Okay, all right. Apparently, no, we haven't had a winner. That was a falsie by Alibaba. Okay, so we've just had 6, and now we've got 7 and 8, 78. On its own, number 3, that cup of tea. On its own, number 7, lucky for all. 6 and 3, 63. Tickle me merrily. 2 and 6, 26. Half a crown. Not sure if any of the audience remember them. 8 and 7, 87. Torquay in Devon. 5 and 7, Heinz Varieties. Huh? And that big half century, number 50. On its own, Man Alive, number 5. 5 and 6, Was She Worth It? 7 and 9, 79, One More Time. 71, Bang on the Drum. Boom, boom. 60, 5 dozen. Number 60. 8 and 9, looking fine. As all you lovely ladies out there, I'm sure, are looking fine. Number 9, Doctor's Orders. 3 and 7, more than 11. Well, a lot more than 11. 3 and 7, 37. 2 and 9, rise and shine, which we all do every morning running to work. Okay. On its own, 9 and 0, 90. A little further on. 3 and 2, buckle my shoe, 32. 4 and 5, nearly there, 45. 6 and 2, turn on that screw, 62. 9 and 4, droopy drawers, like Samantha if she bends over. 9 and 1, arse like a bomb, 91. 8 and 1, stop and run. 9 and 7, bed at 11. On its own, Kelly's Eye, number 1. 6 and 8, Saving Grace, 68. 44, Droopy Drawers. Legs 11, number 11, double 1. 2 and 5, duck and dive. 4 and 6, up to tricks. 30, dirty Gertie. Oh, we like dirty Gertie.
Dirty, dirty, Gertie.
2 and 1, key of the door. 65, old age pension. Some of us wishing if that was still the case. 34, ask for more. Come on, Oliver. 47, 4 and 7. 2 and 3, 3 and me. 66, clickety click. 9 and 5, don't drink and drive.
I'm
Good
hoping
advice
that
to
the
everyone
boys
there.
and girls at home are getting somewhere near to a bingo. If you are, please do WhatsApp in because we need to run through the show. Thank you.
Otherwise, we'll have to guess. 83, time for tea. 8 and 2, straight on through. Okay. 19, goodbye to those teens. 16, and never been kissed. 20, one score. 8 and 6, between the sticks. 2 and 4, 2 dozen. 1 and 7, dancing queen. 8 and 5, man alive. 8 and 4, 7 dozen. Number 10, Boris's Den. Bang up to date we are. 3 and 6, 3 dozen. 77, Sunset Strip. 4 and 8, 4 dozen. 40, naughty at 40. I was naughty at 50. 40, 40. Number 4, knock on that door.
Oh, we have a caller. We have a caller for bingo.
Number 4, knock on that door.
Let's
Oh,
just
we have
check
a
those
caller.
numbers. We have a caller for bingo.
We built this city.
Let's just check
We
those
built
numbers.
this city
Caller
on
for
rock
bingo.
and roll. We built this city.
You'll be pleased to know, Alibaba, that that is a confirmed winner. You have won yourselves the excellent prize of a tenner. So, probably should have gone through this from the start, actually.
Don't spend that all at once.
Now, to receive your cash prizes, we need your PayPal email address, your email address which is assigned to your PayPal account. So if you could WhatsApp us with your email account for your PayPal, we'll get your prize funds sent over to you within the next 7 days.
Okay. All we need is your email address. We don't want passwords. We don't want anything that's going to get us in court. Okay? Right. Once our control room gives us the nod that the brakes are released off the bingo machine. Yep. Okay, so the balls are going back into the bowl. Right. Okay, and we'll start once the machine tells us it's reset. Okay. Okay, never seen that before. Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is our second game. Exactly the same format as before. You're still playing with your same mobile phone number. So watch closely, eyes down. Let's get an early winner off this. Right, your first number's coming up, and it's 29. Rise and shine. 6 and 7, made in heaven. 8 and 1, stop and run. It's a bit illogical, but we won't go there. Okay. 8 and 3, time for tea. 4 and 2, Winnie the Pooh. Number 18, coming of age. 30 is the return of Dirty Gertie. On its own, the garden gate of number 8. 5 and 6, 56. 9 and 4, droopy drawers. At the middle, 50 for that half a century. 33, where did you get those dirty knees from? 90, a little further. On its own, number 1, Kelly's Eye. 8 and blank, 80. 9 and 7, 97. Don't forget to go to bed at 11. 7 and 1, bang on the drum. 8 and 6, between the sticks. 6 and 3, tickle me. 99, with a flake. One of those lovely seaside ice creams. 43, down on your knees. Not you, Samantha. 5 and 7, Heinz Varieties. 13, unlucky for some, but hopefully not tonight. 46, up to the tricks. On its own, number 2, that cute little duck. 9 and 2, going for a poo. 70, 3 score and 10. 70. 91, arse like a bomb. 9 and 3, that big green tree. 19, goodbye to those teens. 5 dozen is that lovely 60. 15, Young and Keen. 5 and 4, Clean the Floor. 8 and 2, Straight on Through, like a Ruby Murray. 8 and 5, Man Alive. 7 and 9, One More Time. 20, One Score. 21, Key of the Door. 77, Sunset Strip. 7 and 8, Heaven's Gate. 8 and 9, Looking Fine. 32, Buckle My Shoe. Come on, ladies and gents at home. Hope you're concentrating. We're looking for a winner. 26, Half a Crown. 16, and Never Been Kissed. 39, for those magic steps. 34, Ask for More. Legs 11, number 11. 74, Keys to That Candy Store. 5 and 9, Choo Choo on the Brighton line. 8 and 7, Torquay in Devon. 6 and 8, Saving Grace. Think she could be beyond saviour. Number 9, Doctor's Orders. 3 and 5, Jump and Jive. 35. 40, Naughty at That 40. 2 and 7, 27, Gateway to Heaven. 6 and 1, A Baker's Bun. 38, Christmas Cake. Do like a piece of that myself. 69, A Favourite of Mine. It's like dining in and by yourself. 5 and 8, Make Him Wait, as all your ladies should. 2 and 8, Overweight. No comments to me, please. 65, Old Age Pension. 95, Good Advice Here, Don't Drink and Drive. 49, The PC. Number 10, Back to Boris's Den. 8 and 4, 7 Dozen. 64, Zoo Lane. 41, Time for Fun. 17, Dancing Queen. 36, 3 Dozen. 2 Little Ducks in a Row, 22. 31, Get Up and Run. Run to that phone and send us a message. 25, Duck and Dive. 55, Snakes Alive. 6, Half a Dozen. 44, Back to Droopy Drawers. Number 3, A Lovely Cup of Tea. I wouldn't mind one myself. Right, next number, 14 for Valentine's Day. 96, A Bag of Dicks. 24, 2 Dozen. Number 12, 1 Dozen. 53, Stuck in That Bloody Tree. Number 7, Lucky for Some. 51, Tweak of the Thumb. 72, 6 Dozen. Come on, the ladies and gents, waiting for that phone to go off. 4 and 8, 4 Dozen. 37, More Than 11, a lot more. 23, 3 and Me. 52, Danny LaRue. 62, Turn the Screw. 4 and 7, 47. 73, the Queen Bee. 4 and 5, nearly there. Number 4 on its own, knock at the door. Number 4. 98, on your skates. 66, clickety click. 7 and 5, strive and strive. Number 5, man alive. 8 and 8, 2 fat ladies with curves. And that's all the numbers drawn, ladies and gentlemen.
So we'll give you a brief second just to check your numbers. All the numbers have been called. Somebody must have bingo.
And if that's not the case, we need to rethink the whole bingo machine. But no, every number's on screen, 1 through to 99. Bingo, we've got a caller. We're just going to verify.
Bingo has been called. Let's just verify that number.
Wakey, wakey. Right, so apparently...
Congratulations, you have won yourself a tenner in cash, cash, cash.
Cash, 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 cash.
Now, I know we're doing a bingo evening, but I think that we should spice things up a bit with a little couple of games thrown in between, just to keep you all on your toes at home. So, I think we should start off with a little game called Search and Send. So, the moral of this game is that we're going to list an item, and we want you at home to find it and send us a photo of it on WhatsApp. And the first photo that we receive will win the very, very prized possession, merchandise from our very own Alibaba. Now, it's pick of the draw, so you may get a fridge magnet, a baseball cap, or a lovely, lovely mug to have a piping hot brewing. So, the first item, without further ado, that we want you to find is a tin of beans. Go, go, go. Find me that tin of beans. Tin of beans on your head. First one to send it in wins a prize. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, ending in 523. You have won yourself an Alibaba bingo mug. You're not receiving it tonight, Tough, I'm afraid, but you'll be getting it tomorrow. Now, this is a very interesting point. We didn't specify did it have to be baked beans, because I've just had a photo of some butter beans, Alistair. Mr. Alibaba. Let's just refer to the ear. I think the ear is saying any kind of beans, Mr. Alibaba, any kind of beans we'll accept. It's a verified win. It's a verified win.
It's a verified win.
Right.
It's a
Thank you for that,
win.
ladies and gentlemen. Now, I think what we should have told you at the start of this whole ordeal was that tonight, this evening, we are going to be playing a game called Ring and Sing. Scott. Good. So we're playing a game called Ring and Sing. So this evening, at some random point, we will be playing the song Amarillo by Peter Kay and Tony Christie. You all know it, don't pretend you don't. Orville the duck on his hand, got his hand up his arse, you know the one I mean. So at some point, we're going to play a snippet of the song and it's going to stop dead in its tracks. We need you to text in the word sing and we will ring the first person that texts in the word sing. Now, when you answer that phone, you have to sing the next line to me on the phone. You can't answer the phone and say, hello, how you doing, how's your day been, what have you had for tea, have you been for a poo or anything like that. You've got to answer the phone and sing the line immediately. If you say anything like that, you're out, it's on to the next person. So, keep your ears peeled any time we may play Amarillo.
Not to be mistaken with any other song.
Or Animals.
Or Animals.
Now, bear in mind that should have been at the start. I think we should have another little game, don't you think, Mr. Barbar?
I think we will have another game, but I think we'll only run it to 20 calls. And then we'll think some... No?
I didn't mean bingo.
What?
I meant... Now, most of you have probably seen Countdown.
Oh, okay.
I think we will be having a game of Countdown Conundrum. Now, for those of you that don't know what it is, there will be 9 letters appearing on this very here screen. In some formation, maybe rude, maybe not, depends how I'm feeling. I will give you a clue, and the first person to text me in with the right answer will again win a Tat prize of some merchandise. Oh, the glory of winning a Tat prize. Now,
it's what we specialise in.
Oh, absolutely, Alibaba.
As you can tell
nothing,
by our
nothing worse than Tat. Now, are we ready? So the first conundrum is going to be on the screen
now. Okay, get your thinking caps on, ladies and gents. Some of you might say that is actually a word, but that's not the word that we will accept. Okay?
And the clue to go with this is sit on this. The clue is sit on this.
Some people might say, well, there's a word there that's already over.
The word is dick bass, and the clue is sit on this. Just a reminder that the word is dick bass and the clue is sit on this. Come on, somebody must get it. Someone must want to win a Tat hat. What more could you want in your life than an Alibaba Bingo Bonanza Tat hat? Oh, we have a correct answer. The correct answer is, of course, backside. You sit on this all day long, you lazy scroats. Right, I think we should carry on with another game of bingo, but we're not actually going to do it because it's taking too long, taking the piss, yada, yada, yada. So after game 3 of bingo, we now have one of the ultimate questions.
not the ultimate question,
The
ladies and gentlemen.
Ultimate question. Oh, what could it be, Mr. Barber?
Well, it could be various things, but it hasn't yet been prepared.
So, for an example, an ultimate question may be, you're all on your smartphones playing along, so I
Yep.
would like you to find me the distance between John O'Groats and Land's End, divide it by 2, and add on 100.
Okay. And the route you should be looking for between John O'Groats and Land's End is via Carlisle. Okay? Because all your geographers and Marco Polos out there will know there is several routes from Land's End to John O'Groats. And interestingly enough, there are several routes from John O'Groats to Land's End. Not necessarily the same. Okay, so it's that distance divided by 2 and add 100. Okay. Now, we're very generous here at Alibaba Bingo Bonanza because we say, use your phones. Because if we don't say that, you're going to use your phones anyway, okay? So we're up to date and we're utilising technology and including you in that equation as well. Okay, so we're waiting for that first buzz off the phone. So, come on, ladies and gentlemen. We expect to see that phone glowing hot with lots of answers coming in. Oh, we've got someone. The earth is rumbling. We've got a message. Okay, we're just verifying the answer, making sure it equates to the judge's version of the answer. We'll give you a little bit of tolerance of a couple of miles, because we're like that here at the Alibaba Bingo Bonanza. We like to play a fair game. Okay. Sam's just unfortunately having to translate that from Latin into English because someone thought they were going to be really smart. Again, we know we get a better bred member of the public playing with us on a Saturday night.
So that answer we just had was incorrect, I'm afraid. It was incorrect.
Right, well, there's still an opportunity for someone out there
So
to
as a
win.
reminder, the route we want you to take is Land's End to Carlisle to John O'Groats. Divide that by 2 and plus 100.
Okay. So, Sam, what do you think they did wrong on that one? Do you think they times it by 2 and then added 100?
To be honest, I've got no idea how they got that number.
Right, okay. I think they possibly went via Mars in their navigation. Okay. Well, let's just hope they never give me a quote for a patio. Okay, so whilst we're waiting for a call to come in, perhaps a little bit of a joke. What do you think, Samantha?
I mean, if the listeners are prepared for a 50-year-old dad joke, feel free.
So, okay, so a length of string walks into a bar, goes up to the bartender and says, "Can I have a pint of lager, please?" The bartender, unsurprisingly, turns round to the length of string and says, "I'm not serving you. You're a piece of string, and get out of my pub." So the piece of string wanders out, stands on the side of the road, and he thinks, what can I do? What can I do? So he walks back in, goes up to the bar and says, "Can I have a pint of lager, please?" And the bartender says, "I told you once, you're length of string, and I'm not serving you." The length of string says, "Afraid not."
That was diabolically shite.
Well, when you've got to pad out an evening and you've got limited material, that's the best you get.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're still looking for the right answer. From Land's End to John O'Groats via Carlisle, divided by 2 and plus 100.
So,
First answer wins a tat prize.
So I wonder, of the thousands of people participating in this rehearsal tonight, why no one has got that. Now, I would have thought Julian of Ormskirk might have had a better chance than that. So I'm disappointed that he's not rolled out his wit and intelligence at this stage. Now, it begs the question, Samantha, what do we do on a night like this when we've got 3 people listening to us if none of them partake in giving us an answer? Oh, actually, we're up to 6. Right, okay, this rate might even hit double figures. Just hope we don't exceed tomorrow's count. Okay, so Scott, any further response from the audience? Yes, I think you need to lie. I think you need to make it up.
Well, hey, we
got a winner. So,
excellent sound.
a
Right.
fantastic.
Here's a bit of Alibaba over some tat shit. There we go.
No, and you're not getting me lantern. That's all I'll say, because I'll have nothing else to rub on a cold winter's night.
Other than yourself, Red Raw.
Just my little lantern. Boom, boom. Right. So Samantha, what is next on our itinerary of fun?
It is another game of bingo.
How fantastic. And after all, that is what you are here for. Okay, right. So let's crank up the bingo machine. Let's start the first number. And it's 8 and 9. 89. Looking fine. Okay, and next one. 19. Goodbye those teens. 24. 2 dozen. Number 6 on its own, half a dozen. 20, 1 big score. I know a dealer who does that. 2 and 9, rise and shine. 12, 1 dozen. 8 and 7, Torquay in Devon. I've got an uncle there. 5 and 7, Heinz Varieties. Huh? 3 and 5, Jump and Jive. 55, Snakes Alive. Bit like I'm a Celebrity. 2 and 2, Two Little Ducks. 22. 80, 8 and Blank. Sometimes known as Blind 80. Can we say that anymore? 90, a little further on. 98, on those roller skates. 6 and 8, Saving Grace. Legs 11, number 11. 1 and 7, 17. 2 and 8, Overweight. Well, we are coming up to Christmas. 99, lovely white ice cream with a flake. 8 and 2, straight on through. 3 and 6, 3 dozen. 4 and 2, 42, Mr. Winnie the Pooh. Back to us, number 30, Dirty Gertie. On its own, number 8, That Garden Gate. Okay, 1 and 3, Unlucky for some. Not tonight, hopefully. 7 and 5, 75. 7 and 8, Knocking on Heaven's Gate. So how long are we going to play this game for?
I was just about to suggest, Alibaba, that we just pretend that somebody's just called that game.
I believe I've just heard the phone ring. Ring, 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 ring. Okay, do you know what would be really good if we actually had an old-fashioned ring?
I didn't realise Manuel was here.
Yeah, okay.
Right,
so we're just going to verify the game, verify the scores on the doors, the names in the frames, make sure that mobile number corresponds to the numbers that have been drawn, because I'm sure we all trust you, but some of you we trust more than others. Okay, Right, so I think, is that a definite winner?
And that was a confirmed winner, Mr. Alibaba. You have won yourselves a £10 cash prize.
The generosity just never ceases here.
Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A celebration to last throughout the year.
Right
Just
then,
in
Mr.
case.
Alibaba, I think we have time for another mini countdown conundrum.
Do.
So, your next countdown conundrum from this evening is... Not that.
Is suspense. No, that's not the conundrum.
Lube nuts. Your countdown conundrum is lube nuts. And your clue is make it obvious.
Okay.
So it's lube nuts and make it obvious. Don't forget, WhatsApp us your answers and you could win a tat prize of a fridge magnet of our beautiful selves. So every morning when you make a morning brew and coffee, you'll have our ugly mug to look at and my beautiful self, sexy Samantha, will actually pour the milk over your cereal. Don't get too aroused now, children at home.
Now. Oh, right. Sorry.
So don't forget, the cue
Now,
is lube nuts and your clue is make it obvious.
I've got a horrible feeling I bought some of that from Ann Summers once. But
Lube nuts.
lube nuts, yeah.
How did the wife take it?
I just couldn't give an answer to that because I think she could be listening. Right, so we are waiting for someone to call in with a reasonably decent version of a word that comes out of and derived from lube nuts. Remember, we try to play a semi-clean game here at Alibaba Bingo Bonanza. Okay, we are waiting for that phone to ring. Oh, it's come through. We've got it. We're just going to verify.
And I think, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we have a winner. It was, of course, unsubtle. Don't make it obvious. Make it obvious. Correction.
I think I preferred lube nuts, actually, but we'll use that as a marketing ploy on our next business venture for Scott Macken Enterprises.
Excellent. Thank you for that cue. Right. Now, next is the interval, I'm afraid. So by this time, we would have played 3 games of bingo. Dragged it out a bit more than you have done this evening. So, coming up for the interval, we have what we would like to call... So you've obviously all read the Women's Weekly magazines, seen all the women and men pouring in with their hearts out and all of their sorrows and helps in life that they need. So, we've got our very, very own version with myself, sexy Samantha. So, whilst we go for a quick fag break and a piss, this number will be displayed on the screen. Text in with any of your woes and see how she can help you. Thank you and enjoy the interval.
See you soon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just to remind you again that the interval this evening will be 5 minutes. Tomorrow it will be 20 minutes, but this evening it will be 5 minutes. So if you've got any agony ants, please do send them in, and we'll respond as soon as we can. Thank you. Enjoy your break.
remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. After 9 days, I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life underground and a perfect disguise above. Under the cities lies a heart made of brown, but the humans will give no love. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Agony Samantha. Now we've got a message here from Agatha in Cornwall. Last night I was playing naked. I was naked and playing poker with my husband. A poker chip accidentally fell into my vagina. Are there any chances of pregnancy? Well, Agatha, obviously you're a novice player, I'm afraid. Stick to the table to play poker and the bedroom for sexual activities. You do not swallow the chip either way, the vagina or the gullet. A pregnancy will not occur from this, thankfully. The chips do not contain sperms, even though they do have white dots on them. Next up, we have... Oh, somebody's just deleted their message. They were obviously a bit too embarrassed to share that with us this evening. Oh, I think we'll have to call that the end of Agony Samantha for this evening. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you found that segment of the show as informative as I did. I have to be honest, I've never thought of casino chips in that way before. I knew a girl from Essex who would do anything for a bag of chips, but I don't think that's quite the same thing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to resume tonight's playing very shortly. Just wait for Samantha to get adjusted, have her vowels resumed, and make sure her morals are in place. As you can see, she takes her role very seriously. Okay, so we're resuming our position. We're starting up the bingo machine again. And we have a little bit of feedback for some unknown reason. So we're going to start. Okay, and number is, have I lost audio? No? Okay, right, first number is up and it's 83. Time for tea. Okay, on its own, number 7, lucky for some. 48, 4 dozen. 33, you're on that floor getting those dirty knees again. Number 10, Boris's Den. 23, 3 and me. 6 and 3, tickle me. 77, Sunset Strip in California. Okay. 5 and 1, tweak of the thumb. 2 and 9, rise and shine. 8 and 5, man alive. 18, coming of age, that magic time when we all hit 18. 1 and 5, 15, young and keen. 6 and 7, made in heaven. 80, 8 and a blank, 8 and a 0. Okay, next up is 79, one more time. 5 and 8, make him wait, as all you ladies should do. Number 9, doctor's orders. On its own, number 1. 4 and 1, time for fun. 7 and 5, strive and strive. And then we dive. On its own, number 6, that half a dozen. 6 and 1, faker's bun. 24, 2 dozen. 5 and 3, stuck in that bloody tree. 34, ask for more. Where's Oliver? 38, a nice slab of Christmas cake. 3 and 1, 31. 4 and 2, it's Mr. Winnie the Pooh. He's back with us. 40, 4 and 0,
Mr.
naughty.
Barbar, we have got a phantom call.
We've got a phantom call. We're just going to validate that now.
We're going to validate that. Oh, it's a false call. You are a loser.
What can I say?
Loser. Wrong. We shall resume calling.
And let's be frank, ladies and gentlemen, that's one loser that we ain't going to miss in 2021. Okay, we're going to start again. Oh. Okay, 43 down on your knees. 5 and 2, it's Mr. Danny LaRue, for the old ones in the audience who remember him. 30 is the return of our favourite, Dirty Gertie. Number 13, unlucky for some, but hopefully none of you tonight. 5 is our man alive. 8 and 1, stop and run. I'm sure we'll have a winner soon. 6 and 5 is the old age pension. We ain't going to see that again, are we, ladies and gentlemen? 60, 5 dozen. 8 and 9, you are looking mighty fine out there. 66, clickety click.
We have another call, Mr. Barbar.
Right, we'll pause that bingo machine and we will validate. As you can see,
We have ourselves a winner, ladies and gentlemen. We have another winner. You have won yourselves a beautiful £15 in cash. Now, if you're going to the airport on holiday anytime soon, that'll be enough for a bag of crisps and a chocolate bar. If you're going to B&M Bargains, you can get a year's supply of groceries. That will be transferred to you via PayPal. Please WhatsApp us at your PayPal email address, and we will get that sent over to you within the next 7 days. Thank you very much. Now, I think it is time for another Countdown Conundrum, Mr. Barber.
do you think so? Or do you think
think
it
so.
could be another searching one?
Why not both?
Or
Keep
why
on the
not
toes.
both?
I think we
double
go
the
for
value
a search
for money.
first, ladies and gentlemen. So, as per last time, we're going to send you on a search of an object in your house, your very own house. We want to see a photo of this object sent to us. The first person to send us this object will receive a tat prize. A tat prize, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I think the next item we need to see you find is indeed a funky sock. So, whether that is striped or spotted or any other sort of weird arse pattern that you can find, I want to see your weird socks. Show me your weird socks. I do not have a fet fetish, I must clarify. I just want to see your socks. Thank you. Thank you all.
And again, do we want to see them on their head, in front of their face, so we know that they're just not surfing the internet and looking for one?
Anywhere you like. I'll take your socks anywhere you like. I must stress, we don't judge if they're clean or dirty, but clean would be preferred.
Okay.
Oh, we have a winner. We have a winner of some black and white funky ass striped socks from number ending 523. You've won yourselves a tap prize of a Alibaba hat. Keep that sun out of your eyes, although we are going into winter. When you're out on the golf course, when you're out mowing the lawn, walking the dog. Bit of dogging if you're into that, but I won't go any further. got to admit there are some cracking printed socks coming in on these messages. I am really appreciative. These are cracking socks, these. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think we play another Countdown Conundrum. So,
not another Countdown
oh
Conundrum.
yes. I'm just hoping that some of you have got your Countdown Conundrum hats on and you're not as slow as last time. Could have grown a beard in that time. Now, your Countdown Conundrum is... neat shit. Your Countdown Conundrum is neat shit, and your clue is just go for it. So that is neat shit, and just go for it.
I actually thought that was audience feedback to start off with. But we live in hope. Okay, so get your thinking caps on. And if you're a lucky winner, you'll have a new thinking cap on. Okay, so as soon as we've got an answer, dial it through to us. We'll just check your answers. And then a magic prize will be whisking its way through snail mail to you. So you'll get it by Easter.
I do wish some of you could see the state of our techies dancing. Christ. It's like somebody shoved a firework up his arse and lit it.
But you know what they say, you feed them peanuts, what do you get?
Gorillas.
If you're lucky, monkeys.
So, the scramble is neat shit, and your clue is just go for it. Still looking for those answers, and you could be in with a chance of winning a Tat fridge magnet. So every morning when you go down to make that brew and you're groggy-eyed, the first thing you'll see is our beautiful faces. As you're opening the fridge to get that milk out, and you can go, what a great evening that was with Ali Baba and Samantha. What a great evening it was indeed. Alibaba, we have a winner of a Tap Prize frig magnet. Somebody has got the word, and it is of absolutely course. Hesitant, don't be hesitant. Just go for it. Not sponsored by Nike, honestly. We can't pay the fees. Hesitant, you have won yourselves a Tat fridge magnet. It will be in the post to you within the next 7 days. Send us your address, we'll get it sent out. Snail mail will be there, raw mail. Not as good.
Okay, Samantha, what is next?
Do you know what I'm thinking, Alibaba? Do you know what I'm really, really thinking it is right now?
What?
I really think it is the way to Amarillo. It's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ring and Sing. You know the words.
For the sweet Maria.
So get ready. You've got to guess and fill the blank up. You message us with the word sing. First one through, we're going to ring them back, and you've got to pick up the chorus, the verse, wherever we've stopped it.
We'll play that for you one more time, just so you get that. Are you ready?
There's a church bell ringing. Hear the song of joy that it's singing. For the sweet Maria. And the guy who's coming to see her. Just beyond the highway, there's an open plain, and it keeps me going.
Okay, we are waiting. Come on, ladies and gents. This is audience participation time. I can hear the telephone wires twinging. It's because of the delay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for the next line. If you know the next line, text us the word sing. We will pick the first person that texts us in the word sing. We will phone you, and you have to answer and sing us the next line. If you do not, I repeat, sing us the next line. That is it. You're out. We're on to the next person.
Right, we've got a message. So, ladies and gents, just to give you a little bit of knowledge here, because of the technical wizardry that we are using, we are operating, or our platforms are operating with a delay of about 60 seconds. So if you're wondering why some of the audience bits takes a little bit of time to come through, that's why, okay? Beyond our control, as I say, but that's why there is a little bit of delay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to ring the person that has texted us sing.
And I suggest when we ring you that you turn your volume down on your television or whatever device you're watching us from, because we do not want an almighty feedback loop either in the studio or in your homes.
Hello, can you hear us there? Hello?
Through the wind and rain.
Congratulations, you've won yourself a tat prize. Thank you.
Fantastic, thank you so
Could
much.
I get your name and location, please?
Isabel, Ormskirk.
Thank you, Isabel from Ormskirk. You've won a tat prize.
Woo!
You are our saviour. It's nice to have some response. Thank you.
Thank you this evening for tuning in. Good night. Carry on watching.
Thank you, bye.
Well, we can all breathe a sigh of relief now, can't we? It works.
We are on to our next game of bingo, Alibaba.
Right, okay, let's crank it up one more time. Okay, let's go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, eyes down for another amazing game of Alibaba's Bonanza Bingo. Or as we'd like to say, bingo. Okay. I'm just hoping it will play. Aha, yeah, we're awake. Right, 46 up to tricks. 40 being naughty at that magic age of 40. 9 and 7, bed at 11. 5 and 9 on the Brighton line. Choo-choo! 27, gate to heaven. 31, get up and run. 2 and 5, duck and dive. 34, ask for more. 91, your ass is like a bomb, as they say in some parts of the northwest. 12, 1 dozen. 30 is the return of Sam and Mai's favourite Dirty Gertie. Legs 11, number 11. 6 and 4, Zulane. 5 and 1, tweak that thumb. 7 and 9, one more time. 7 and 4, knock at the door of the candy store. On its own, number 3, a lovely cup of Yorkshire tea. 5 and 4, clean the floor. 3 and 5, jump and jive. And I'm sure we'll be getting a winner calling in soon. Number 10, back to Boris's den. 8 and 7, Torquay in Devon. 8 and 3, time for that cup of tea. 9 and 8, get on your skates. 8 and 5, man alive, 85. 90, a little bit further. 39, those 39 steps.
We've had a caller, Mr. Barber.
What
Let
great
us
news.
verify those numbers.
Okay, so we pause the machine. The machine goes into validation verification.
I'm afraid, I'm so afraid that it is a wrong call once again.
But you're in good
They're
company.
a loser, baby. So why did you call it, you penis?
It's not difficult. You're only playing with a small hand of numbers, ladies and
It's
gents.
really not hard. You know, I've got a lot of balls to play with, let's be honest. Be ashamed of yourselves.
Some of us could say the same after the snip. Right.
On with the bingo machine.
On we go. On we go. Let's start again. Okay, the next number is 68, Saving Grace. 6 and 1, Baker's Born. 89, Looking Mighty Fine, you lovely ladies out there. 75, Strive and Strive. 28, some of us are overweight. 2 ducks in a row, 22. 55, those snakes are alive. 21, when you get that key to the door. 16, never been kissed, just like Alibaba. 90 and a little further. 50 and a half century. Oh, are we getting a call coming in?
I think we've got a call, Mr. Barber.
Right, well, we just called number 11 as well, but let's see what we've got. Let's pause the game. Let's go into verification mode. So what's the result, Samantha?
That was indeed a correct call.
Brilliant. Congratulations. And the prize is?
15 Great British Pounds. Please send us your PayPal email address. We will get that pinged over to you within the next 7 days. And then you can spend it on a lovely, brisk pint if you're in Tier 2. And the pubs are open, obviously. With a substantial meal, you know. Got to be COVID secure and all that shite. Right, on with the next part of the game, Alibaba, which I believe is Riddle Me This.
Is it now? Okay, so get your brains twitching. We're going to ask you a riddle, and the first one to respond, yet again, will win a prize. And that riddle is...
The riddle is, what has 4 wheels and flies? So your riddle is, what has 4 wheels and flies? We will await your answers to be WhatsApped into us. Thank you.
What has 4 wheels and flies? Or for that matter, what has 4 wheels and flies? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, get your thinking caps on, speed up those grinding gears. What has 4 wheels and flies? So, Samantha, any answers yet?
Not as of yet, Mr. Barber.
Can the crew tell us how many listeners, viewers we have at present? We're still on 500.
We
That's
have
really
an
good.
answer. The answer is garbage truck. We accept that answer. You have won yourselves a garbage truck. toy, of course, which hasn't arrived yet. Amazon Prime letting us down yet again. You will win yourself. You have won yourself a toy garbage truck. It will be in the post to you within the next 7 days. I hope you have a rubbish time. I'll see myself out.
Taxi for Samantha at the front door, please. Taxi for Samantha. Right, okay, so that was a little brain twizzler. Hope you all enjoyed that at home. And what is next?
I think, Mr. Barbar, we've got another one. There's another one in the pipeline.
Right. I think we need to save that for tomorrow, because otherwise I'm going to have to find another Twizzler, because we can't disadvantage our audience tomorrow. So tomorrow there will be 2 of those magic brain Twizzlers of a similar vein. Okay? Right. Now, I think we should just... I think we've probably come to the end of the evening. Thank you very much for the 500 people participating in our rehearsal. Okay. We are going to do a little bit of a playoff as a goodbye and as a thank you. But at this stage, I just want to make a couple of mentions and a couple of thank yous. So firstly, we hope we have raised some really useful and valuable funds for both Band of Builders and Clare House. And we would also like to thank the welcoming and the gratitude that we've already had from both of those charities. In these difficult times when a lot of fundraising has been suspended, it has been really, really good to be able to do this. And as both charities have said to us, just getting the message across and a few extra quid in the coffers is a great bonus for them, particularly at this time of year. Okay? So I'd like to say thank you to Palace Chemicals, who are our corporate sponsors. I'd like to thank Infinity Productions for their use of their facilities in Hollywood. Sorry, not Holyrood, Rude Holly, somewhere in Northern Ireland, no, Southern Ireland. Anyway, it's tier 1 wherever we are, okay? I'm sure there was a lamppost outside. Okay, so wherever we are in tier 1, thank you, and that's why we are 1.5 centimetres apart. No, I mean 1.5 metres apart, sorry, I mean 2, obviously. So just like I say thank you to Palace Chemicals for being a great corporate sponsor. Thank you for Infinity for everything that they've done for us. Becky Williams, obviously, our amazing artwork is from Becky. Just can't say thank you enough. Great ideas. Get all your logos and letterheads done there, especially for Palace Chemicals because it needs redoing, but we'll just leave it there for now. Anyway, and of course, our amazing crew. You would not believe behind us there are 37 technicians working. 36 of them are in Scott's Head, and there's a mouse somewhere in the corner that we saw earlier on today, but he was wearing a high-vis vest, so that's okay for us. Anyway, I think that's about enough from me talking, and mainly thanks everyone for taking part tonight. Been really good to have your feedback and whatever on the text. Like all good turds, this does need a lot of polishing, but it will shine tomorrow. Okay, I think we are ready to say goodbye. And wherever your God goes, you may follow.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this evening, and we'll leave you with Merry Christmas.
Does it ride a red-nosed reindeer? Does it turn upon his sleigh?
Okay, rehearsal audience, thank you very, very much. That is the end of, was the end of the night. No, listen, really appreciate, because if nothing else, we're now working out we have other sound issues. Right, no, thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed that and it wasn't too torturous like pulling teeth. And we will see you, all being well, tomorrow evening for the full-blown event. Anything else to add, Sam?
If you have any suggestions at all, please either WhatsApp them to us, put them in the Facebook group, something, just give us feedback. We'll work on it tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, and that's a serious request, because you guys have watched this, we haven't. You've got a far greater appreciation of what works, what doesn't, what needs improving, most of it, etc. Anyway, bid you all good night and see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Adios. Goodbye.